From the first smartphone, IBM Simon, was released 20 years ago, there has been a huge improvement and usage of smartphones. Since the release of iPhones, the usage of smartphones has rocketed up and the demand has continued to increase over the years as new features and aspects are being added. Business associated people were the main target audience for the first smartphones, but over the years they are now widely used by people from different social classes and ages.
Hi, my name is Alex and I have an iPhone 4S.
My name is Bev and I have an iPhone 5.
I'm using two smartphones, the iPhone and the BlackBerry.
My name is Ibrahim Ali Mohammed and I have an iPhone 4S.
My name is Ahad Al-Jarf and the phone I have is iPhone 4S.
Hello, my name is Imran and I have a Sony Ericsson Xperia S.
Hi, my name is Mashal Al-Salama and my phone is iPhone 5.
Hi, my name is Zanib and I have an iPhone 4S.
Hi, my name is Busa Obi. I've got an iPhone.
%75% of students often use their phones during boring meetings, classes and breaks. However, only 45% of students often use their smartphone for school-related tasks. Do you use your smartphone in your lecture for academic use?
So sometimes I use my phone in lectures, but just because it's there, and like just to check for email or anything, or if the lecturer says something I don't understand, sometimes I just Google it.
If not, then what do you use it for?
Well, to begin with, I would use it for academic research, but then I'd get carried away by a text message or Facebook or just like playing games during lecture.
I'm with John Harron from the Engineering and Computing Building at Coventry University. Just going to ask you a few questions on your view of smartphones and how they have an impact upon students during their university lectures.
I think that what has happened is that we have got a change in social life, and I think what's happened with the phones is that you've got multiple social spaces at the same time. Yeah. Right? So you guys can be in a lecture theatre or in a studio. You've got the face-to-face interaction going on, but you've also got, you know, maybe Facebook on PC, and then you've got whatever's going on in the phone. You've got multiple social space at the same time.
What's your opinion on the development of smartphones?
Yeah, I think that phones are kind of the new technology. That's where all the action is in terms of usability. So because I teach usability, we often end up focusing on phones.
Do you use your mobile phone as part of your teaching criteria? And why?
So I think what you might be saying is that phones could be part of the educational experience, right? Yeah, well, amazingly enough, I don't own a smartphone. Okay. So the answer is no. I only own a phone.
What do you think about students using their mobile phones throughout lectures?
You know, people have got a right to keep in touch with those other social things that are going on, and I don't see why it's my job to shut that down. Yeah. I don't think it's the right thing just to say, switch off your phones, you're not allowed. You know, because I'm like everybody else, so are all lecturers and faculty, professionals in general. We've all got the same challenge, which is managing multiple social spaces.
How do you think students benefit from using their smartphones in their studies?
I mean, there's kind of obvious things, like maybe phones could be used as identifiers, so you could have automated registration. That would be a good thing. So you walk into a lecture theatre and there's an app that says that you're registered. Like you could have apps that would do lecture recording. I'm not sure we have enough kind of clever digital augmentation of learning. And if phones were more built into the educational experience, then there is less, you know, distraction, what you're calling distraction. So I think in answer to your question, is it distracting? I think it can be. I think phones can take you away from, you know, being educated, engaging with learning. But at the same time, there's terrific potential for doing new things with phones to enhance learning.
Thank you for your time, John.
These are some advantages. Wiz and Tutoring recently polled approximately 2,000 tutors from around the country to find their opinions. 44% of tutors responded that cell phones had no impact on the lesson whatsoever. 14% responded that cell phones were a great resource for students. Of the 188 people in the poll owning a smartphone, 88 declared using applications for learning purposes. 76% of the remaining 100 responded positively to the question, would you consider using an application if it benefited your studies? However, 4% disagreed, while the remaining 20% were neutral. An equally compelling argument can be made against cell phone use. However, with roughly 42% of respondents claiming that text messages and phone calls interrupt tutoring sessions on a regular basis. Fed up professors say texting is the new doodling. From our findings, we have come to a conclusion that the impact that smartphones cause upon academic studies are not complete to the extent of a distraction. We have found that they prove to be beneficial in increasing knowledge and experience to a student's mind. Due to the overwhelming use of smartphones, lectures are hindered in stopping the use of phones. Social factors play an important role in the use of these smartphones. A student, if not any individual, would need their phone in case any emergency that may take place.